So everyone at Dominator was amazing. They did tell me, though, I feel like maybe they've watched some videos of us. They were like, do you have a friend that knows what they're doing?
Yes, we do. We got one.
They were like, how mechanically inclined are you? And I was like, well, not very.
But I don't think you need to be crazy mechanically inclined to handle this, right?
No.
All right, guys, as promised, I'm here with a friend and colleague of mine who is an excellent attorney, Dave Muncie. He is a partner here at Plaxton Adler Muncie, and they specialize in personal injury law. They do a lot of motorcycle accident cases. So if you are in need of a personal injury attorney for a motorcycle incident, you should call Dave. I highly recommend him. He's handled cases for me. He's handled cases for Michael. All right, guys, we're here today. We have a friend of ours, Troy, who is a mechanic, and he knows a little bit more than Michael and I know, but we're here today to do everything on the front of Michael's new Breakout. So Dominator Industries is partnering with us for this. We are so grateful. They were so awesome. They sent us 2 different size bars, so Cameraman's gonna be deciding between the 12s and the 14s. We have also some new lights we're putting on. Also a huge thank you to Crossthreads, who you guys have already seen the video for the pegs, but we also are gonna put levers on, and we have grips, so it's gonna be, you know, basically a totally new bike.
Stock sucks.
Stay tuned. Okay.
I take that off.
Wait. Lefty, loosey.
It's gonna be a long day.
Shut up, Michael. It's gonna be real.
Probably just turn with your fingers. Make sure you bang the tank with the wrench once.
Okay, well, hold on. Hold this,
All
Michael.
that. All right, we're done.
Right. You didn't see me. You should have seen me in the beginning, like trying to install the sissy bar initially, and him and Doug are just sitting there laughing at me because I don't know how to use any of the tools. This just comes out here. Right? Yeah.
Perfect.
He and he's not even telling me that I'm doing it.
Over here.
They're just sitting there laughing at me for like. All right, that one. Hold on. Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You might even be able to just twist this.
Y'all, these. I can't promise you that anything that Cameraman does is safety approved. Okay.
What?
When you guys see these mirrors, I'm not gonna say.
There's nothing wrong with my mirrors. Smaller the better.
Well, I'll just say this.
Still
He
right.
has the same mirrors on his 17 Breakout, and the day that I had to go pick that bike up
Nice.
from the mechanic's shop, and when he heard it play, I was about to beat him with the mirrors because they are not functional.
They are functional. They're just not your style of function.
Oh, okay. So everyone at Dominator was amazing. They did tell me, though, I feel like maybe they've watched some videos of us. They were like, do you have a friend that knows what they're doing?
Yes, we do. We got one.
And I was like, they were like, how mechanically inclined are you? And I was like, well, not very.
But I don't think you need to be crazy mechanically inclined to handle this, right?
No.
So, Troy, if they're pre-wired, do you think that a non-mechanic can figure that out, or it's still tough?
It might take some hours, but we'll get it.
Some hours. You done with this?
It is way easier though, right? If they're pre-wired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the hardest part is pulling the wires through. Just don't let that thing go flying when it comes off there.
The bottom one?
The whole brake assembly and everything will come off, so make sure you hold on to that. might stay up there. This might be the only piece that comes flying.
So when we did, well, with Milo Rider S, we had how many times that we had to do the fork seals on that thing?
2 or 3.
Yeah, just like he said. Give one.
There you go, Troy. Yeah, she don't need to do all of it.
There you go. I'm glad that you got that out because I know you were thinking it.
Yeah, I get this bolt out now. Whoop.
Why are you laughing at me? Stop laughing, sir.
All of this to make it a little sexy.
Well, also, Michael, you're going to be way more comfortable.
I mean, Troy, I could only ride for like 30 minutes and it's so uncomfortable for me leaning forward like that.
I think the ST is just as bad. I can't get this one. I'm worried I'm going to strip it someday.
Okay, we're let Troy do
I'm
it.
not going to do it. Because it's like, maybe it just needs some man muscle. I don't know.
Man muscle. I got your man muscle.
I tried it once and then I was like, this one won't go.
She probably was turning it the wrong way.
I was not.
We got footage. We'll look back.
Okay, you do that. Michael. So y'all, these apparently are not plug and play, and I think on some models, because Troy was saying, what year is your? Yours is a 21.
Yeah.
So Troy's Road Glide's a 21, and his were plug and play.
Up top.
Correct.
And now the bars are plug and play at the bottom,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the bottom they're the top we got to cut and solder.
So it's a little bit more of a job, but I wonder, I don't know, we'll have to see if the ST is. we have to do this.
We'll see.
All right, y'all, so early on, we discovered, Troy was looking at the wiring, that in order to get to the wiring on the Breakout, there's this rubber piece that you've got to move to the side in order to get to all the switches. So,
Plugs.
not to, the plugs to put the wiring in there. So,
We thought we were gonna have to
we
take
were
the
going to
tank
have
off.
to take the tank off. But
that's
it's
where they got
definitely
it.
different than if you have a touring model, because Troy's was not
like
like
that.
that. You have on the 17 were because the bars that we put on my 2020 didn't work, right?
Right. I bought those for
So
the
did
Breakout.
they strip it when they did
No.
it?
I did it. I know I did it.
Y'all, it took Troy a minute, and he knows what he's doing.
They make it pretty difficult.
Yeah, to get all these wires out without us having to take the tank off. So just keep that in mind.
It probably would be a lot easier if you took the tank off. But
Yeah, but it would be a lot of work, which seems kind of crazy. All right.
Just give me that.
All right, I'm gonna take that. There you go. All right, so you got those out.
Yep.
All right,
So just put that here.
well, on the table.
Yeah, go put that to the table.
This on the table. And then
There you go.
the bars are off. Y'all.
Where did you put the other one?
Right there. There.
That's all trash. No, we still have to reuse these.
A lot of that stuff.
I mean, I guess it looks cool without any handlebars.
All right, so y'all, they sent, because Michael wasn't sure, 12s and 14s, which was very kind of them. So he's gonna try both and make a decision. But you're thinking the 14s, Michael?
Yeah, I want to give them a try.
And I started fucking around, I popped out, like, what the hell?
What the hell? So the only wire we have to reuse is the throttle?
Throttle, yep. Cause I'm sure this throttle from Harley is fucking $300-400. They ain't gonna give you that for free.
Nah.
Once we get around the bend, we're rolling.
All right, y'all, so we got these bars off and Troy is using these wires that Dominator has in here to...
There's pull wires.
The pull wires. I think the only wire that we have to use is the throttle cable, right?
Right.
Yeah, so everything else is pre-wired, ready to go. But Troy's doing the hardest part, y'all.
What are you talking about? I did all that.
That fuck right through there.
Sounds like it's...
We'll get past smoke.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Come on. You gotta have some. Nah.
Felt like I had it there and then I pulled it out because I was working it. So it like gets stuck, something's stuck. See?
You just gotta play with it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it.
So you can feel it, but they get stuck and then I can't get it around there.
Just gotta keep playing with it.
Well, I did buy some of these on TikTok.
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 Mike sends me things he wants on TikTok about once a week.
They get me. I'm that guy.
He's gotten all the time. All right, y'all, we are putting on this wire. What are these called? Troy?
Soldering the wires together.
Soldering the wires together.
This kit they sent us.
So, Dominator put all this in the package. So if you get the pre-wire bars, y'all, it comes with all the stuff.
What'd you say?
I said for everyone that always yells at us about Loctite. So whatever our last install was, they sent you Loctite in the package. I said we finally have no excuse. That was something. Oh, we put on that skid plate. That's what it was.
Yep, yep.
I think it's gonna look really good, Michael.
Get on there and see how you want to adjust it.
Yeah, you wanna, hold on, I'll tape because you got your shirt and your hat, all the Dominator stuff on there. All right, well, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
That's good.
That's the position you want? You don't want them closer or further?
That feels pretty damn good.
Okay, good. First try.
I mean, it'd be a little bigger, right? So here. Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with that.
Okay.
What do you think, Troy?
I like it.
I can still get up on it.
Thank you, Dominator.
Lock it in.
And also for the cool swag you sent.
Oh yeah, it's pretty nice. And it doesn't feel that much different than my 12s.
It's 2 inches. It's not a huge difference. That's what I tell the old lady. It's 2 inches.
That's what she said.
I mean,
Oh, you just
Did I
moved
move 'em?
Yeah, so far. You moved them so far. Because you pushed up on them to get off.
like I said, I feel like I push here. I don't know. I guess I gotta ride it after.
I mean, pull them down a tiny bit. I feel like no, that might be.
That's good. I
Okay.
don't want to pull them too close to me.
Yeah, I know that you like to have a little.
I'd rather have them out a little bit.
All right, I'm sure that this camera work is not the best that we've ever had, but you know. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know, Troy. Does it look funny?
No, as soon as you get everything
get it
on
all
there,
together.
it's gonna look awesome.
Because on the 17 from the fork going up, I was forward a little bit, and that's how that is too.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's what you want, right?
I mean, that's how it was nice on my 17. But they are a little bit closer to me. That's why I'd rather them be a little bit out. But I think on the highway it would be more comfortable.
Yeah, I think that's nice where they are.
And if it's not
You can
perfect,
adjust it.
we can always adjust it, right?
Yeah.
That's the easy part.
All right, sweet. That's where it goes.
So Troy says, y'all, that Harley did the new clutch cables right because you don't need tools.
Yeah, I like the new ones.
Troy likes them. There it is.
That's it.
Oh, wait, levers. Do we put that other lever in there?
Oh, yeah, you got the orange ones, yeah.
That's, I don't know which one's which.
The logo's gotta go up, so it's gotta be the
Other one.
I mean, it's like you've done this before, Troy.
Remember I took yours apart?
Yeah.
See, this is the tool, Michael, that we don't have. So we had to get those things off recently. Was that the
On my pegs, which I should do it right now since he has the damn tool, but I was just getting it off with a screwdriver and a hammer.
He's taking us.
The dentist way.
I did it the
that's
dentist
right.
way.
It was truly the dentist way. Ooh, this is the part I'm excited for because I feel like they're gonna look really good.
I can't wait to feel it, the bars, to see if that's where I want them when I ride.
You said you couldn't feel it really, right?
I couldn't tell by sitting there, but I've also been riding with beach bars.
It's true, but you rode Renee just the other day. You know?
So far, so good, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Potent.
Brake fluid.
Because it's gotta take heat or some kind of special fluid that's good to 450 degrees, they say.
Damn. Are you on?
Yeah, I'm on.
All right, y'all. So, huge thank you to Troy, and huge thank you to Dominator. Sorry, got a little chilly. It got late. So there was, I would say, Troy, was the most difficult part, the wiring, you think?
The soldering,
Yeah, that wasn't bad with the connectors they give you. They're not bad.
they're not bad.
I think it was hard for us to get to this.
Yeah, that's the.
To get to this without removing the tank.
We
But
could have removed the tank and it probably would have been easier.
it could have. So they do give you a replacement clutch cable for the whatever length bars you got. So we were able to get that one in. And thank you to Crossthreads again for these awesome orange levers. They just add a little.
We'll get the brake side
little
done
something. Yeah,
later.
The brake line, we're gonna have to replace that as well, and they also provide you with a brake line. So it's getting late, so we're gonna do some of that, and we'll bring you guys back when everything is all said and done. Well, everything that we're doing in this round of upgrades.
Right.
So
It's never done.
that's right.
Well, thank you guys.
Thanks. All right, y'all. We're here to pick up Michael's bike from Troy, our mechanic, who helped us with the install of the Dominator bars. Thank you so much, Dominator, and thank you so much, Troy, for your help. We're so appreciative. I also want to mention, you guys saw us install the cross-thread pegs. We've also installed these cross-thread levers. So he's got the orange levers going. These are 14-inch apes. They're not the fat ones. What are those ones called? I'll look on the website. So we're about to take it out for a ride, and he's about to feel how they feel on the road for the first time, and we'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, buddy.
First ride here with new bars. There's Meg over there. Should be pretty good. Feels great. 2 inches higher than my old bars. Shouldn't be that much different.
Okay, y'all. Hopefully you got a little kick out of that. We did have help, as I mentioned. Dominator did ask me if we have friends that know what they're doing, and Troy is a mechanic by trade, so we're really grateful to him. He does some work for us. We're actually going to be putting out some reels because Saddleman sent him the awesomest seat ever. But Troy did a fantastic job. Most of all, guys, we want to thank Dominator. They worked with us on this. Michael loves the bars. He's thrilled. They look amazing. They have so many options there, especially if you want apes. Go to their page. I'm linking it in the description. Check it out. You will not be disappointed. They are really awesome bars, and we're happy.
Pretty good. I'm liking it.
Couple announcements, guys. We have a few events coming up. First, the 24th of May, we will be at an event at Old Glory Harley Davidson. They are having music, they are having food, they're having a whole big shindig. So if you would like to see Michael and I, please come out and see us at that event if you are local in Maryland. We will also be in Americade. We are super excited for that. I will be letting you guys know next weekend the details of exactly where we'll be. I'm still figuring that out, but I hope that we will see a lot of you guys there. We're excited. It's a part of New York we've never got the opportunity to ride, so we cannot wait. We will also be at the Lone Star Rally this year. We actually have reached out to another motovlogger. We want to do some collab stuff while we're there. Tell me, guys, what is the best stuff to ride in Texas? And if you guys are in that part of the country and you've always wanted to meet us, I hope you'll come out, and I hope we'll be able to meet up with some of you. We are just beyond excited. This is the year that we're doing sort of the lower half of the U.S. because, as you guys know, if you've watched our channel for a while, we did a cross-country trip, but we didn't get to the lower states. We did that in August, and we wanted to stop at Glacier and some other places in Montana, so we thought August was the right month, but it's a little too hot to ride the lower half, so we're doing that this year. We are beyond excited. We will also be at Gettysburg in July and Ocean City in September. So we cannot wait for those things. Finally, I have filled every spot except for one spot in our September tour. And also, we just had a spot open up in our June tour that we are offering a small discount on. So if you've always wanted to tour with us, especially if you've always wanted to go to the Tail of the Dragon and you haven't been able to, please do send us an email at megsmotorcyclejourney@gmail.com, and I will get you some of the information for that. We would love to have you join us. We do have three other folks and Michael and I going on the June tour, so we have an open spot and we would love to fill it and tour with some of y'all. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I hope you'll check out Dominator Industries bars, and you'll check out Crossthreads levers. We have been so lucky. Thank you to all of the aftermarket companies that have come alongside us. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button so that Michael and I can continue to do the thing that we love and to take you guys along with us. Thanks, guys.
Nah, no probs.
All right, guys, so this is the review. We did a little ride, you think 20 minutes we did. So Michael has, I did look this up, he has the 14-inch miter cut apes from Dominator Industries. They look saw the install and the review, but now that you've gotten to ride them, Michael, what are your thoughts?
Much more, definitely more comfortable than the beach bars
Yeah.
that come stock on it, 100%. In comparison to the old Breakout, I had 12s on it. I haven't ridden it enough to really justify the two, but I could say on straightaways, I'm with the extra 2 inches, I'm sitting much more comfortable than I ever did on
Even on Renee with the 12?
with the 12s. It's going straight now. Cornering, I had to do a U-turn. That is going to take a little bit more of getting used to. My hands are just a little bit higher. They're about shoulder width.
Yeah, I'm thinking you might want them.
I might want to pull them a little closer.
Back. I'm thinking a little bit.
But you know, it takes a little bit of time
To figure it out.
So I'm in no rush to do that. I can ride it anyway, but I want to find that sweet spot that I love, and I think an inch back might be the answer.
So
I just don't know how much I'm going to lose in cornering and slow maneuvering the closer I bring them to me. But we'll have to do some trial and
I
error
think
on
an
that.
inch is fine. Y'all, so he wanted to go a little higher because his sissy bar is
It's higher.
a little higher to like balance it out. So hold on. See, so he went a little higher. The sissy bar's a little higher than on Renee, and he went a little higher with the bars because of that. But I think that I think you would say you like the look of the 14s better,
Yeah, I
right?
do.
Like you feel like
Looks
they
cooler.
look cooler, right? Looks like you're the ride that
Right.
you want. So anyway, thank you, Dominator.
Thank you so much.
We're
loving
so
them.
appreciative. Thank you, Crossthreads. The levers.
The levers are money, man. I love them. I only have to pull. I'm pulling in with 3 fingers on the clutch side, brake side. I'm using 2 fingers. They're comfortable. They're perfect for my fingers. So
All right. So far on the new bike disc, we've done a seat, we've done pegs, we've done bars, we've done levers,
grips.
we've done grips. Am I forgetting anything?
relocated.
A sissy bar.
Sissy bar. I've
Relocated the blinkers. So next things coming up.
Blah blah.
Well, first of all, we'll post links to all of the things that we have upgraded on Michael's bike below in case you want to get them for your own bike. And especially check out Dominator because they're
If you're
awesome,
looking for bars, get Dominators. I think they're money. They come pre-wired.
which was huge. Took a
Huge.
lot less time, so that was awesome. But next up, we're gonna do a stage 1 on it. We did get him a Thundermax. We're gonna get some pipes in the next month or 2 because Michael doesn't like to ride around without sound.
Stock sucks.
Until next time, guys. See ya.
See ya.